Alright, let's move the mic over here just a little bit closer. Hopefully it sounds alright. And let's go ahead and jump back into this. Welcome everybody, welcome. Emerald's over there on the couch moaning and groaning. Alright.
Starfleet hasn't heard from Deep Space Station K-13 in a while. It's in a tactically sensitive part of the quadrant, and the brass is getting concerned. Get out there, find out what you can, and render assistance if needed. And hey, be careful, okay? This could go sideways fast.
Thank you, Admiral Garrett. So it looks like we're having to head out to Deep Space Station K-13. Yeah, she's coughing up a lung over there. Got this nasty stuff going around. So alright, let's go see what this mission brings us.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Well, thank you. Alright, so alright, so we're heading over here to Deep Space Nine. Alright. Warp speed, engage. Hope everybody's doing good today. Tried to play Anthem a little earlier, got about 24 minutes into it, died. It wouldn't let me respawn. That's alright. We'll play a little more of this. Got the US, or the NCC 1954-A USS Emerald. Looking pretty good. As we head on over to our next system here. Let's see, where we at? Almost there. Yeah, there's the space station there. Pretty cool looking solar system there. So let's go ahead and begin this one. We're going to do the Painful Omens. Let's go. Painful Omens. Sorry. I couldn't see that very well. We've arrived near Deep Space K-13, Captain. This is odd. Not picking up any comm traffic, no signals, nothing at all from K-13 or the other ships in the system. Let's scan for signs of enemy ships or activity. Ensign. Sensors aren't detecting any enemy vessels or warp signatures. No signs of combat either. This is peculiar. I'm not sure what to make of it. Yellow alert. Prepare for approach. Alright. Let's go ahead and fire up the engines here and get on over there and check on what's going on there. Yep, there are...
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh.
Target shields have failed.
Alright, fast frigate. Come on, let's go ahead and change directions here. We're using our shields there. Got that one. Now we gotta get this one.
Target shields have failed.
Alright, I disabled all their ships. Captain, those were Starfleet ships assigned to patrol the sector. I don't think that was a war game or training sim. Their weapons were at full power. See if you can raise the other ships. Use all channels. Try whatever it takes to get through.
Stay away! They're taking control! Don't come near us! They'll take you too! Ah! This station came from the station! Ah!
Who was taking control over what's happening over there, Captain? Oh no. Message from Starfleet Command, Captain. We're to investigate the situation immediately. Captain Doherty mentioned the station. Bring us close enough to scan K-13. Alright, let's head on over to K-13 and see what's going on over there. No signs of combat aboard the station, Captain. No hostile life forms reading either. Everything's quiet. Sensors are picking up a number of life signs over there, but I'm not reading anything unusual activity. All of the station systems seem to be functioning normally. Think we should beam over there and have a look around? Have a landing party meet me at the transporter room. Instant Tarzi. Alright. We're gonna beam on down there and see what's going on. Alright. Lights seem to be a dim, but it looks like sick bay is still operational. Over to the right. Alright. These blast points on the walls are from phaser fire. There was a fight here, but with whom? Sign of Klingon or Romulan weapon fire? Just Federation. Got a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's talk to...
Stop where you are and turn about slowly. I need to determine if you are infected.
Infected with what, exactly?
Neural parasites. A life form last encountered by the crew of the Enterprise at Deneva Colony. Those possessed by the creatures tend to engage in hostilities with the uninfected, the better to render them fit for infestation.
Well, as you see, we're friendly, Ensign.
Temet, and while you have not engaged in hostilities thus far, I have seen infected employ false passivity in order to lure unwary prey. A tricorder scan of your adrenaline levels should verify your status.
A logical precaution, Ensign. Scan away.
Scans show a slightly elevated level of adrenaline, though nowhere near that of an infected life form. Thank you for your patience. One can never be too cautious where these parasites are concerned.
Tell me more about them. I want to know what we're dealing with.
They are a life form that propagates by infiltrating the nervous system of a host creature. Through this neural link, they can compel their host to obey their bidding. They can also inflict extreme pain upon the host at will, and do so to discourage attempts at resistance. While effective, this punishment can lead to permanent neurological damage or death. At this time, most of the station personnel have become infected. While there is a possibility of uninfected survivors, I must warn that it is remote.
I see. Any recommendations, Ensign?
According to Starfleet data files, the parasites can be safely destroyed by exposure to high-intensity ultraviolet light. My attempts at reconfiguring the station's lighting thus far have been unsuccessful. I am a physician, not a habitat engineer.
I see, Ensign.
As a precaution, I have developed a serum that can render a person toxic to the creatures. However, medical supplies here are limited. I have enough serum to inoculate your landing party and one other person.
I'll take any edge I can get. In the meantime, let's see if we can find anyone else via the comm system. Alright. This is Lieutenant Osman of the USS Emerald. Anyone on the station able to respond?
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you heard my distress call then. Well, in case you haven't noticed, the station's been overrun by neural parasites. The wee devils are back with a vengeance.
Oh, I see. We're safe up on sickbay. Can you join us here?
I'm afraid not. I'm in the auxiliary control room, down on the engineering deck. The place is filthy with parasites, so you'll understand if I don't go out for a wee jaunt.
Understood, Scotty. We'll make our way to you. Osman out.
I have secured a small amount of security gear. It may give you another edge against the parasites.
Excellent, Ensign. You're with us. Let's gear up, head to engineering. Alright. Let's see, what did I get there? Let's see, we gotta look for the crew. Let's check our inventory here real quick. There's the inventory. We got Type 2 phaser, armor. I'll throw some of that armor on. Let's see, how do I put this armor on? Equip that. Equip that. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna equip one of these. Let's see here. Let's see, how do I equip my people here? Alright, well, we'll head on out of here and we'll go see if we can go help Scotty out here. Wait a minute. Hypo. There we go. We'll use that. We'll go that way. Lounge, just go check the lounge out here.
We may be able to gain useful knowledge by scanning one of the infected.
Alright, let's go and scan.
The creatures continue to be resistant to tricorder scans, sir. It may be fascinating. I'm detecting an unusually high level of tachyons nearby. Based on these readings, it is possible that a temporal event has occurred on the station within the last 4.2 hours.
Fascinating indeed. Let's keep going. Alright. Good job, everybody. Alright. These are all closed off. No. Hello.
Enemy targets on sensor.
A parasite on their back. Alright. Check this room out. Nope, that's not a going inable room. That one ain't either. Uh-oh. Hello.
Viking damage detected.
Alright. Got them cleared out. That's not an interval door. Not this one. Nope. Turbo lift. Let's go to engineering.
The auxiliary control station is down the hall to our right. I'm reading a single human life form within the room. The biosigns match those of Commander Scott in the Starfleet Medical Database.
Let's not keep him waiting then. Okay, that's force field, so.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly face. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to get a bit concerned. Thought you might have been taken by those little beasties. I'll just lock the door so none of them can get in while we discuss our next course of action. Now that you're here, we've some work to do. The way I see it, we need to get to main engineering and turn on the station's ultraviolet lighting. That'll sort the nasty buggers out properly.
Is that so, teammate?
While I cannot attest to the ability of UV light to sort Denivan parasites, it will initiate a complete molecular breakdown within all parasites exposed to it.
Ensign?
Aye, she's a Vulcan, all right. I was trying to override the lighting controls from here. It looks like someone sabotaged several duotronic relays. We have to repair them if we're going to have any chance of saving the station. Before we go, grab yourself a kit from the crate there. It might come in handy. We better get a move on. The parasites aren't ones to loiter about.
Glad you're with us, Scotty. Lead the way. Alright. Oh, over there. Here, grab that.
Equip a kit to gain new ground combat abilities.
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy. Just a few more to go.
Alright.
Alright, there are several ways through the engineering section here. Keep in mind that the parasites tend to stay in dark corners. If you want to avoid them, do your best to stay in the lit areas.
Thank you for that reminder, Mr. Scott.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Alright.
Remember, the parasites like the dark. Wee devils that they are. I'll have this fixed up straight away.
Hurry up, Scotty, get that thing fixed.
That takes care of that. No trouble at all.
Alright, I gotta go find the other ones.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Got him.
This one just needs new fuses.
Alright, get her fixed up, Scotty. Oh, hey. No, get it off me. Come on, get it off me.
There we are. Good as new.
No. Get it off him. Alright. Let's see, where's the other one? There it is.
Now this may be a bit tricky.
Alright, get her done, Scotty.
Just a wee bit longer. There we are now.
Shield using power.
Alright, good job, everybody. Now, back to main engineering.
Our odds of success are greatest if we remain in well-lit areas.
Alright. Be able to get back here. Back to main engineering. This is main engineering, right? No? Oh, okay, there it is.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Get it off me. There we go.
It looks like someone has overridden the command codes. You best get to the command center and see what you can do from there. I'll stay here, barricade the door, and keep trying to get those UV lights going.
Alright, Scotty, stay safe. Take Jeffrey's tube to command center. Oh, okay.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
Whoa. There we go.
The parasites, they're dying. All of them.
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin.
Alright. Talked in some Hunter.
We need to talk.
Not a good time, Hunter.
Actually, the name's Daniels. This may be a little difficult to absorb, but recent events may make it more plausible. I'm actually from the future. I can't tell you how far, just that it's a future worth protecting. That's why I'm here now. The aliens we're fighting are called the Nakul, and they're waging a temporal Cold War with us. They're trying to change the timeline here in order to disrupt the future. Understand that I follow a temporal version of the Prime Directive. There's only so much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from obtaining the neural parasites. The Nakul ship that brought these invaders is now fighting the USS Ptolemy. Someone must have sent a distress call. Unfortunately, Ptolemy is no match for the Nakul. Neither is your ship, at least not alone. We should eliminate the parasites on the ships you fought earlier. Those crews will help you once their minds are their own again. It's risky, but it's our best shot here.
We can return to your ship on your orders. Alright, let's beam back up to our ship. Beam me up, IssacJr. Ptolemy is holding on the Nakul off while we rescue the other ships. But they won't last long. K-13's hailing us, Captain. On screen.
I'm transferring command codes to you now. Use them to remotely access the computer on those disabled ships and emit an ultraviolet flash inside.
Thanks, Scotty.
This is Captain Seralt of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched. Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
Alright.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain majority of the USS Myrmidon. What happened? What's going on?
Your crew was taken over by natural parasites. We've defeated them. Now we need your help fighting this alien ship.
Parasites? What? Okay, sorry. We're right behind you, Captain. Lead the way.
Acknowledged.
Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
Oh, no.
The Ptolemy has been destroyed. They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated ion burst could disrupt it.
Got him.
Fine work, Captain. You sent those devils back to wherever they came from. Aye, we do have a wee problem. The burst I sent, when combined with the power source, created a feedback pulse. The feedback is creating some kind of spatial anomaly, which is beginning to pull the station in. We need to evacuate, immediately.
Acknowledged, Commander Scotty.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride.
Alright.
Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that.
Wow. Cap, before K-13 was pulled into the vortex, I picked up a few distress signals from inside the station. Damn, we missed some people. They're gone.
Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. In another time.
Let's hope so, Scotty. Let's hope so.
Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites, time-traveling raiders. Why, things will seem almost normal once I'm back on the Enterprise. Speaking of, I'm sure the ships here can give me a lift back to her now that they're parasite-free. If Starfleet Command gives you any grief on this, remind them that lives are more valuable than equipment. And you saved a lot of lives today.
Thanks, Scotty. Give my regards to Captain Kirk and the crew.
I apologize for springing all of this on you at the last minute, and I'll explain more as soon as I can. For now, I can tell you that history is unfolding as it should, and that was not the end of K-13. You're building a fine tradition of making the right decisions in crisis situations. In the meantime, don't talk to anyone about the Nakul or their time travel. We can't risk any further corruption of the timeline.
Understood. We'll talk soon, Daniels. And I'm going to need some more answers. System scan clear, Captain. Looks like everything's back to normal. We can leave the system on your orders. Alright, Ensign. Let's leave. Engage. Alright. That concludes that mission there.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station, just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly? And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board, but they'll be happy to hear about the lives you did save. Good work out there. Keep it up.
Thank you, Admiral.
Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Alright. Just got T-Met. Thank you, Admiral.
We have a problem at Babel. Corridon rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage, and they're threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the Corridon sector. I'd like you to work with the negotiation team and try to resolve this peacefully.
Alright. Alright. Our next mission is Return to Babel.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for that explanation I owe you.
Very well. I'll be there shortly.
There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
Alright.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Alright. Looks like we're off to the Babel system.